The Five Nights at Freddy's movie is just around the corner. And as a lot of you guys know, I am a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I've got a lot of the Five Nights at Freddy's products. Funko Pops, plush, board games, you name it. But today, we're gonna be taking a look at every single one of my action figures. And I feel like the best place to start is the original characters. And here they are. Of course, we've got Bonnie, Freddy, Chica, and Foxy, but you might notice they're not even. There should be like 2 more figures here. And that's because I left a little bit of room, because there's another figure in the set, which is the Golden Freddy. It is such a neat one. Also, it's the exact same sculpt as that original Freddy, but I really do enjoy it. And then, of course, we have one more spot over here, and that's because if you bought all of these figures, you actually got to build another one. And, of course, that figure is Springtrap with so much detail. Take a look at it. I am so glad that I was able to actually finish off this set because they are hard to find today. Before we move on from the original figures, I have the 2 massive ones that, of course, we have to crack open. I've had Bonnie in the collection for a little while now, just have never taken him out. And then for Freddy, I picked him up not too long ago. Wow, this thing's massive! Let me see if I can stand him up a little bit better, and then I'll also grab his guitar. I'm trying to figure out how he would stand with the feet, because they are a little bit awkward, but that's not too bad. And then, of course, we've got this here, which seems like it's gonna be way too big for his hands, but I'll figure it out. Oh, but I guess if it is just blown up from the smaller size, it should be all right. Okay, let me see if I can squeeze that in there. It should be able to fit. Yeah. There we go. Okay, everybody, we have that giant Bonnie complete. And now really quickly, before we move on to Freddy, I want to show you guys what the normal Bonnie looks like next to the big, I mean, come on. I'm looking at it on the screen right now. It is crazy how massive these things are. And now, everybody, it is time. Let's get into the Freddy. And now, funny enough, they've only ever made 2 of these ones, but I would really like to see a Foxy as well as a Chica. I think they would be great, especially because Cupcake would be blown up as one. I think that would look amazing, this size, you know? Now, first thing out of the box, we have the massive microphone. And well, everybody, there we go. That is Freddy out of the box. And these 2, I mean, come on, they're amazing the size. Funko, if you made them all this size, it'd be hard to find a spot to put them, but I really like them like this. And now, everybody, we have the Curse of the Dreadbear set, where I have Pirate Foxy, as well as, of course, Dreadbear. And then we also have some of them in the box, with there being, I believe this one here is, yes, Jacko Bonnie, and then the other one that I've got here is Grim Foxy. The only one that I'm missing from this entire set is Glitch Trap. I was never able to find it in stores, and actually, I got these ones, I think, as recent as last year. So it is really cool that I was able to get at least 4 out of the 5 of them in the set. And really quickly, we've got to rip these open. I was actually waiting for this video to do it, and if you're an inbox collector, just avert your eyes for a second. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I forgot, guys, that these do come apart. For a second there, the arm was inside of the box, and I thought I broke it, but no, they do pop apart, which makes sense because they are animatronics. But there we go, guys. We've got the Jacko Bonnie out of the box. A really neat one, especially because it is kind of translucent. Like, you can see pretty much right through it. Anyways, let's get into Foxy. All right, everybody, there we go. We've got the Jacko Foxy out of the box. Again, somewhat translucent. And so definitely a neat set, especially because they are some pretty unique figures. And I think, honestly, out of these 4 here, my favorite one is going to be that Pirate Foxy, just because the jacket is not removable, but it is kind of flimsy, like a real jacket would be. It also just has the most detail out of all of them. I don't know, there's something about it I really enjoy. Now, everybody, we have 2 figures from the Special Delivery AR set. I know I don't have very many of them, but I do want to show you guys the back of the box with the rest of the set, because there is a lot of them here. And as you guys can tell, I only have Toxic Springtrap and Livewire Freddy, but some other ones that I would love to have in the collection are VR Freddy, Radioactive Foxy would be amazing. Actually, the entire set is great. I think my favorite, though, has to be that high score Chica with Cupcake. And now, because these are in box, I think you guys know what we have to do. Oh, this one really wants to stay in it. Anyways, let's rip them open. Yeah. There we go, everybody. We've got them out of the box. Also, this one here was a Walmart exclusive, so it might be kind of rare. I don't know. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't really keep up with the prices on these ones, so if I have any that are kind of rare or expensive, please let me know in the comments. Oh, there goes his arm, but I gotta put the microphone into his hand. And I do notice that some of them are a little flimsy, but you can just put them right back on. It's not a big deal. All right, Freddy, there you go. Stay right there. Now let's get into Bonnie. Wait, why did I say Bonnie? It's Springtrap. Oh, I apologize. And now I'm sure because there are so many figures in this video, I'm gonna name one of them wrong. It's not gonna be on purpose, and you guys are probably gonna be yelling at the screen. But anyways, we've got the Toxic Springtrap out, and this one's got some great detail. And now since these two are kind of by themselves, I also have a few other random characters I'd like to show you. It's a few where I just don't have a set for them. Like we've got the Chocolate Bonnie over here, as well as the Circus Freddy, which looks completely different from the rest of them. And now don't get me wrong, it's still a really cool figure. It's just a little bit cuter than the rest of them, and maybe that's what it's gonna look like when they're actually in the game. Because a lot of you guys have let me know that they haven't come out yet, but they might be coming for the, is it Help Wanted 2, which is coming soon? I'm guessing that's where these are gonna show up? I'm not exactly sure, but whatever it is, it's cool to have in the collection. Oh, and hold on, before we move on from the random characters, I have one more that I picked up over at Walmart a while ago. It is Liberty Chica. Brace yourselves, everybody. Oh, that one kind of hurt, actually. I really like this one in box. Alrighty, there we go. And one thing that I've got to say that I love about this character is the way that they did Cupcake. I mean, inside the fire to be like an actual torch is perfect. And now I just don't exactly know how they're supposed to do the thing in her hand. Oh, I guess it kind of works like that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then if I kind of rotate the hand a bit, yeah, it works. And then you can put Cupcake in the other. Yeah, that works for me. If you guys want to take a look, well, there she is. And now, if I'm going to be honest, I think out of all of the figures that I've opened up so far, this one here, the Liberty Chica, it's got to be my favorite. And now, even though, don't get me wrong, the Pirate Foxy is close, there's something about this one that just puts it slightly above. Now, everybody, we are getting into the tie-dye figures, where I have 4 of them, and I believe that there is a tie-dye Springtrap. I just don't have it in the collection. But we still have Chica and the Cupcake that comes with it, of course. Then we have Bonnie, Freddy, and Foxy. And I think with these ones here, my favorite probably has to be Bonnie, just because of the purple colors. I really do enjoy how that looks. Now, this next set that we're going to be getting into is probably the biggest one that I have out of all of them. It is Security Breach. And now, right away, I have one of them out of box. It is, of course, Glam Rock Chica, but the rest of them I still have in their boxes. And of course, I will be cracking them open today, but let me not show you any more than this. We'll just open them up and talk about them after. Ooh. And I've got to say, these are some great figures. It's really cool to see them out of the box. And we have the Photo Negative Freddy, which was one that Funko made not too long ago, and I don't really know where it plays into in the actual game. The only thing I could think of was the camera, but there's not really like a photo negative version of him. But either way, it is a really cool colorway. Then we have, of course, Sun and Moon as separate figures. We've got the normal Glamrock Freddy, and then Montgomery Gator. Also, something else that I did not notice when I was opening them up, but I found out after, is they actually come with mic stands this time, instead of them having to like actually hold it in their hands. It's really nice. And I guess it isn't like that in the first game, so that's why they're holding them for the original figures. But for these ones here, it really does elevate them a little bit, you know? Now we've got one more set for today, and these ones here are the brand new Christmas ones. And I know it's a little bit early, but I want to show off my entire collection, so here is, well, most of the set. Because I am missing one of them, you guys were letting me know, and I'm not exactly sure which it was. It might have been a different Foxy. I'd have to check on it. But either way, we've got the entire set here, and just like all of the others, let me crack them open, then I'll show you. Here we are, everybody, all 4 of the Christmas Five Nights at Freddy's figures. They really do look nice out of the box, and I cannot wait to put them on the fireplace around Christmas. I don't know if the rest of the family's gonna like them there, but I'm gonna try. And of course, we have the 4 of them, which is Bonnie, Foxy, Freddy, and Chica, and they really are looking nice. And I think with these 4 here, my 2 favorites, I've got some, and I might as well tell you since we're talking about it. We have the Foxy, which is one of my favorites because it actually looks like it's made of gingerbread, and then Chica because the snow is a bit of a weird color, kind of like it's an actual animatronic, kind of like melting into it. I don't know if that makes total sense, but it almost looks like Chica's been inside of this rusting in the snow, because it is that little bit of a brown color. And so anyways, a really fun set, and I've got to find out if there is a 5th one. I'll figure that out. And well, everybody, there we go. That is all 30 plus of my Five Nights at Freddy's action figures in the collection. I know I showed off a lot, but that's not by any means all of them. So I want to hear from you guys. What is your favorite action figure that Funko has ever created for Five Nights at Freddy's? Because there are a lot of really cool ones that I do not have. So please pop it down below, and I guess I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.